Hey guys, it's Amy with Ambela Yoga, and I'm here with this little ray of sunshine, Isabella.
Hi!
And we are going to be doing a yoga sequence that you can do with a partner, whether that's your child, your friend, or just a loved one. We'll be working on some strengthening poses as well as some stretching poses. This is a good time to bond with your loved one or your child or your friend, and learn to support each other through these poses, and you can carry it over into your daily lives, just supporting your friends and your family. So we really hope you enjoy. It's a playful sequence. Don't take yourself too seriously. Just have fun with it. Smile and laugh together. So we'll see you on the mat. So let's get started in bound angle, which is butterfly pose. We want to try to allow our knees to relax out to the sides, making sure our spine is nice and tall. Maybe holding on to our feet, whatever's comfortable for you. And we want to take some nice deep breaths here. So try to fill those lungs full of air. Inhale and exhale. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last one, big inhale. Good, and exhale. Now we are going to make our way to tabletop position. So wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. We're setting up for cat and cow here. Take a deep inhale, sink your belly down, and exhale, push your spine all the way to the ceiling. Inhale, sink your belly down. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. We're going to take one more here. Big inhale and exhale. Let's come back to tabletop, and we're going to scoot back about maybe one step back. We're going into balancing table, so extend your left leg back, reaching your right arm out to grab your partner's hand. And if you fall down, that's okay. Just get right back up. So we're going to hold here for just a couple of breaths. Breathing deeply. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths here. Good, and we're going to slowly lower our leg back to the ground and our hand back down. And we're going to go straight into the other side. So right leg back and left arm forward. Holding your partner's hand, smiling. This is a fun practice. We want to have a great time. Just keep holding. Another deep inhale. Good. And as you exhale, let's put the leg back to the ground, hand back down. And we're going to curl the toes under, and we're going to send our hips all the way up to the sky into downward facing dog. Let's hold here. You may choose to walk your dog if you like. We want to make sure our spine is nice and straight. We're really trying to sink our heels down to the ground to get a good stretch all the way through the backs of our legs. We're going to hold here for just one more deep breath. Good, and then we're going to shift forward into plank position. Squeeze in your belly tight. Shift your weight into your left arm. We're going to reach our right arm forward, clapping our partner's hand for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're doing knees to elbows, starting on the right side. Ready? Right knee to right elbow for 1. Swap 2. Swap 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And push back to downward facing dog. We're going to hold here for several breaths, just trying to relax our body. This pose has so many benefits for us. It helps to bring blood flow to our brains. It helps to strengthen our shoulders, our spine, which supports our whole bodies. Let's hold here for a couple more breaths. You're doing great. Don't forget to smile. This is a fun practice. Let's just take one more deep inhale here. And a nice long exhale. Good. And then we're going to slowly drop our knees all the way down to the mat. We're going to cross our feet behind us and come to a seated position. Slide your hips towards your partner about a foot. And with your knees bent, press the soles of your feet together with your partner, slightly leaning back, keeping a straight spine. You can choose to put your hands down on the mat behind you, or you can reach them out next to your legs here. We're in boat pose. This works on our core. We need a nice strong core to support our spines. So we're going to hold here for just one more deep inhale. Good. Exhale, lower your feet back to the ground. Scoot your hips in just a little closer to your partner and bend your knees, placing your feet on the floor. One partner is going to slide their toes over the other, keeping their heels on the ground. Lower your spine to the earth. And we're getting ready for bridge pose. So we're going to press through our heels, sending our hips up to the sky. Maybe walking your shoulders in where your hands can touch your heels. Let's hold here for a couple of breaths, making sure that we have our weight in our shoulders, not in our neck. We want to relax our necks here. Just really pressing through your heels. One more breath. Good. And lower your hips back to the ground. We're going to stay right where we are. Partner still has their feet on yours. And we're going to get ready for wheel pose. So place your hands beside your ears. And when you're ready, we're going to press up strong all the way up into our wheel pose. Good. Holding. Pressing firmly through the palms of your hands. Pressing through your heels. One more breath here. Deep inhale. Good. And we're going to slowly lower down. Our head comes down, our shoulders, our back, and then our tailbone. Good. We're just going to hold here, just letting our spines relax after that deep back bend. Just deep inhales, long exhales. We're going to take about 3 more breaths here. Just go at your own pace. Good. And after your last exhale, we're going to press our feet all the way up, extending our legs. Hold here for 1 breath. And then we're going to slowly press through our hands and start to lift our legs up over our head for plow pose. So you can put your hands on your low back for support here. And we're trying to put our toes all the way to the ground over our heads. If you can't get your legs straight, you can keep your knees bent. But it's important that we have our weight through our shoulders and not our necks. Trying to extend your tailbone to the sky. Really use your hands for support. You can even slide your elbows towards each other behind you. One more deep inhale here. Good. We're going to start to bend our knees and slowly lower back down. All the way. Good. And we're just going to come right back to that position with our spine flat to the ground. Our feet are still on top of each other's. Deep breaths here, just relaxing your spine. It's important that we allow our spine to relax in neutral position. Following wheel pose is such a deep stretch into our backs. So one more big inhale here. Good. And as you exhale, we're just going to cross our legs and reach your arms out. We're going to crunch for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up to sitting. Good. And we're going to slide back just a little bit. We're going to take a deep inhale here. Nice long exhale. And then we're going to make our way back to tabletop position. Good. Let's take a breath here. Big inhale. A nice long exhale. Good. And then let's curl our toes under. We're going to press our hips back to downward facing dog. Really try to sink those heels to the ground, stretching your hamstrings. You can choose to walk your dog if you would like, whatever feels good to you. And when you're ready, we're going to start to walk our hands back to our feet. Nice and slow, walking back, good, all the way up, reaching your arms overhead, putting our palms together, hands to your heart. Good, let's take a big step towards our partner, and we're setting up for dancer's pose, so bend your right knee back, grabbing your foot with your right hand, reach your left hand to your partner. You may grab your arms, each other's arms or hands, whatever feels good to you. If you fall down, that's okay. Just get right back up, holding for one more big inhale. Good, and as you exhale, release back to the ground. And now walk towards your partner. We're standing to the side of each other. We've got our arms around each other's waist. We're going into tree pose. Bend the knee on the opposite side of your partner, placing your foot on your thigh or your lower leg, not on your knee. Reaching up high, we're smiling, we're supporting each other. Take a deep inhale. Good, big long exhale, and let's lower our leg back to the ground. We're going to take one big step away from our partners, and we're going to bend the leg that is closest to our partner. We're going to reach out, holding hands in the center, arms up high on the outside, reaching tall, straight spine, strong core. Good, and let's lower back down. Big inhale, and then let's take a wide stance here. We're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. So straight back as you fold forward, just letting your head dangle, relaxed. Bending your arms, And then we're going to slowly walk our hands to the short edge of our mat, closest to our partner. And going back into downward facing dog. Big inhale, and as you exhale, bring your knees to the mat. And we're just going to uncurl our toes and shift our hips back into child's pose. We're overlapping our hands with our partner here. We're going to hold this very relaxing position for several breaths. Our foreheads are on the ground. Just 3 more deep breaths at your own pace. Good, and then let's start to shift back up to tabletop position. Let's take a moment here to absorb where we've been so far, maybe even placing the crowns of our heads together. And then we're going to slowly bring our knees towards our hands, crossing our feet, coming all the way down to a seated position, extending our legs, and then lowering all the way into Shavasana. And we're going to press our soles of our feet together, gently pressing our toes together with our partner. Just trying to connect here, letting the energy flow through our bodies, into our partner's bodies, from the ground up to our bodies. Lots of energy flowing here. We're just trying to relax our minds, relax our bodies, relax your forehead. With each exhalation, just feel your body sink into the ground a little bit farther. We're going to hold this pose for about a minute, so just focus on your breathing. Deep inhales, long exhales. Start to bring your awareness back to your body. Maybe wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers a little. And when you're ready, we're going to come back to a seated position facing each other. And we're going to seal our practice by giving our partner a big high five for this sweet bonding experience.